All right, hey everybody, we're back. We're going to be talking about the Ford F-150, the number one selling full-size truck that's available out there. And actually, keep in mind that's actually not true because the GM twins, when you consider the Sierra and the Silverado, outsell the F-150 when you combine them. And realistically, the Sierra is just a difference in a trim level. They're both the same truck. But according to statistics, the Ford F-150, number one selling midsize, has been for many, many years. This is a great truck. I think we've owned 8 or 9 F-150s that we've had because my wife has had a couple of them too. We actually used to have it where we both owned 150s, bought them both, and then what would happen is I was a high mile driver, so I would rotate mine out every other year, but I would drive mine and then I would take hers over, put the miles on hers while she got a new car, and then I would, and we just keep rotating them. So like I said, we owned a lot of F-150s. Fantastic truck. Can't say anything bad about this truck whatsoever, but how are the prices on them? What are they coming in at? Well, what I did is I picked the XLT F-150 Crew Cab XLT four-wheel drive because that is probably the most common one. And we did dive into that. We got an Auto Trader one here. I got a CarGurus, that kind of thing. So we got this search here. Is this still, am I still on the first page? I don't remember if no, I'm way back in there, 5 pages deep. Let's go back to first page and see what we got rolling in here. So what we did, we picked Crew Cab, new four-wheel drive, XLT 2024 F-150, nationwide search, new only. So that's how we kind of set it up. We made sure it was Crew Cab. We didn't pick any specialty options or anything like that. We're just looking at XLT models. One thing that does surprise me is the amount here. It's not too bad, but I can't believe Ford still uses so much chrome. Okay, that they use so much chrome on their XLT versions on this stuff on a lot of them. But anyway, where are we coming in at? Well, we're getting some pretty good deals. We're getting, $12,000 off is very, very common. 15, even we've seen one or two with $20,000 off, but we're seeing some significant deals. Will you be able to get those deals? Yes, I believe you can get those deals. And the reason we say that is because deals are based on numbers of availability. So like I said in a super mini truck video or a super midsize truck, a Ranger Raptor is near impossible to get a deal on, and the markups you're going to just have to kind of deal with or really struggle to find one without a markup. You can, I'll bet you could, but the problem with that is they only had like 580 of the Raptors available. How many of these just in an XLT trim? Just an XLT trim in this configuration, Crew Cab, all-wheel drive XLT, we got 30,000 2024s, not 2023s and 2024s and 2025. 30,000 of them in just this XLT trim available nationwide. That is an insane number. So of every vehicle that I've ever done something on, if there's ever a vehicle where these prices should be very easy to get, where you should not have to work hard, even though the dealers are going to try and pull the wool over you, that's employee pricing. You got to have this. You don't qualify for this. Unless your uncle's sister's grandmother's was military and only had 3 fingers on her right hand, you don't get this discount. Okay, don't let them play those games with you. This is your money. Learn to negotiate and tackle this stuff. But if you got 30,000 2024 sitting on lots, these numbers will be not that hard to do. Okay, you'll have to work at them, and you got to learn to, just because the dealer says you can't have it doesn't mean you can't have it. Okay, you have to develop the negotiation skills. But so we pulled a few out. What are we looking at here? Well, here's one right here, $15,125 off. The downside to Auto Trader is it does not tell you on these where it is. You got to roll down here. Somewhere in here should be a dealership name, and this one is in Texas. But 15 grand off. Here's another one right here. This one's 12,500 off. They're all over. They're scattered all. I actually know LaFontaine. This is in Michigan. I actually bought a truck from LaFontaine, so I'll bet you this is Michigan. Right here, yep, Grand Rapids, right there. So you got deals there, but 12,500 off there, 12,000 off of this one. Imlay City, also a Michigan place right there. Here's another one. Here's the one, 19,964, $20,000 off. Mills, where is this at? This place is, we roll down here to the bottom. Minnesota, Baxter, Minnesota. Okay, they are calling this in at 19,964. Now, what is this too? People don't pay attention to this, but Okay, here is what Kelley Blue Book says. If the MSRP is 66, here's what they're saying is a fair market value would be this fair market price range. Okay, so I mean, that's fair. That's good. We like that. But we're getting some incredible deals here. You're seeing these numbers. Now, do I think you're going to get 20 grand off of this one? No, I don't think you're gonna. I think this one you're gonna fight, but you'll be able to at least get 12 or 15 like you see on all the other stuff. Now, this would be my first call. I would call on this one first because of what they're saying on here, and I would use this to I'd use this to my advantage when I am talking to them. Okay, I would tell them that. So wait a minute, let me get this straight. You got it listed at $66,000 MSRP. You got it for 20 grand off on your thing. Employee discount, when I look up employee discount on this, if I had a plan, means that I should have got 5 grand more. So that means I should be getting 15 grand. But now you're telling me this. I mean, what's going on here? You know, how can you be so far off? I feel like you're screwing me over here. And our relationship should be built on trust. I'm going to buy a vehicle from you, yet I already feel like you're screwing me and you're just out to take my money. I'm getting very uncomfortable with this. You know, that sort of stuff. Learn to play the game. So what else we got on here? Here's another one from, this one's also in Texas, $13,000 off. So we got deals here. Here's another one. Where's this one at? We'll check, but this is another $12,000 off. This one's at Auto Nation. Where was that at Auto Nation? In Texas. Texas has got some deals rolling on the F-150s. One more here. This one here, $12,700 off. So 13 grand. It should not be that hard to do because there's 30,000 of them. 734 phone number. So Spirit, wherever that is, it is going to be somewhere around Ann Arbor, Michigan. I know the zip code. Like I said, I live there. It's going to be somewhere, where does it say? Where's the dealer info? Dundee, so not far from there. It's literally about 20 minutes from here. But it's southern Michigan is where that is. Now, over on CarGurus, we pop over here. What do we got going on here? Same kind of deal. Yes, it says the zip code there, but we did nationwide radius here, and we picked XLT. 2700 961 available in XLT trim. Now, we also picked crew cab. Okay, and now I did not pick the motors, but on here you can see. So V6 is going to combine the 2.7 and the 3.5. Okay, so they'll be in there, and you're going to obviously pay, the price is going to go up for the 3.5, 2.7s will be the biggest deal getters for sure. And then you also have 5,500 V8s. Well, maybe we'll hit that in a second for you, but we're getting the same kind of deals here. Same kind of thing. I pulled a couple of them out for you. No different. We're looking at basically 15 grand off. We're looking at, here's another one. That one from LaFontaine might be the same thing, but $12,000 off. Here's that 20 grand one off. But so you can see a lot of it's carryover here. But they're saying they got 26. So there's, but so point being here is these guys are showing 3,000 less than what we're seeing on Auto Trader. Okay, Auto Trader was coming in at 29. These guys are coming in at 26. So Auto Trader is going to have 3,000 more F-150s to choose from on their site. That's kind of a key factor. Now, on here though, what happens if we switch this? Okay, so we see the prices here, 45 grand all day long everywhere, 45, 46. What if we switch this motor and we are going to make it just a V8? Let's see what happens. Okay, with just a V8, we got 5,500 of them. And so if you want the V8, prices are holding solid. Very, very good. Same kind of thing. 15 grand off. Okay, look at this. Prices are holding right there, just like we're looking for. If you want the V8 or the V6. So that's holding solid there for you, regardless of which one you're interested in. So, like I said, some phenomenal deals out there. You know, 15 grand, 13 grand off. Lots of good deals on the F-150, so don't be afraid to take advantage of them. Use them, make it happen, make it work for you. But with so many of them out there, do not let these dealers play games with you. You own this opportunity here, because I promise you this. If you were to call 100 of these dealers and negotiate over the phone with 100 of them, you'll hit the lowest prices you see on here anywhere. Okay? It's just that thing. It's a numbers game. Learn to play the numbers. Thanks for watching.